Hello. Hello. Are you there, Sam?
Are we live now?
We are, yes. I'm saying hello to the chat, not to you.
I thought it was just buzzing me with a hello. Because we haven't actually tested the soundboard yet.
Ah, should be fine. I was on a call with Phil earlier. Soundboard was all set up then. How are we doing tonight?
Okay, it's just Oda and Beard so far for me.
How is Oda and Beard tonight? I guess.
How are we doing? The only two people that will hopefully watch this stream.
And we still have hair for the time being. The monkey paw fucking wish that gave Maxwell his new physique hasn't quite worn off yet.
Yeah, get rid of his stupid upturned nose and his...
Yeah, one of these days he's just gonna start like turning into a ghoul or something. His skin starts peeling off. That's what happens when you mess with the forces of nature. Doing okay. Just okay?
Okay.
I've had to be honest, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, streaming has been the furthest thing from my mind today and for the last couple of days. I've been way too preoccupied with other things.
I'm still reeling over
the currently editing a
video things or otherwise.
Bit of both. I got way into a game on my PS. I'm trying to work through some of the list of, 2022 releases that were on my kind of watch list and wish list, and it's like, all right, I need to actually start playing some of these. We're getting into autumn now. I gotta get them all done in time for the end of year view. So I was playing some of them and editing a little bit of Fallout 2.
Oh, hello Datura, hello Grudge Bearer, and hello Neil. So that's 5 people.
I'm here. I almost forgot stream was today, but I'm here. Yep, me too. As I was just describing. Hey everybody, have you heard the word about the man named Butcher Pete? Old Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. He's hacking and smacking it. Yeah, etc. Oh, I put out a hit on the mayor of that Crestwood, who apparently flooded the place, and I wanted to find out on stream what the result is. Oh!
How's your search going to replace Elden Ring as the #1 game of the year then? Is it going?
I mean, we got 2 Pokemon games. I could put them both above just to fuck with people. It's like Elden Ring. It's just another reskin of Dark Souls. They never innovate these games. It's the same shit every time. Anyway, Pokemon Violet. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? I suppose while we're here, we'll just smack on a couple.
If there's an objectively best one, it's Bloodborne, and I think deep down we probably know that.
Just hurry up and re-release Bloodborne for PC. Oh, is audio all okay, by the way? Audio and everything. I'm assuming so. Just I like to check. BBB. What can we do here? Oh, nope. Ah.
Inquisitor.
Okay, we have one more quest to do on this roster.
Audio seems okay to me.
Don't want to jump straight into it, though. A couple of pickups here. What we want to do is Cassandra's companion quest at the moment, which we've already done like the 3-hour wait time off stream to get the actual quest started. All right.
I'm gonna find your own vault.
And so we're gonna go investigate where all of these Seekers people that she's a part of have all disappeared to. Anyway, how's everyone else's week's been? I've kind of described what I've been doing. What about yourself, Sam? Not really talked to you much, to be honest.
I'll be honest, Stephen. I've just been getting over food poisoning.
Oh, yes.
I did say it was. Yeah, just.
Thank you.
At least the second worst physical experience in my life. That was torture.
What was the first?
Kidney infection.
Well, I hope you're feeling okay now. Oh, food poisoning is the worst. Says away.
That was like it's a close first and second. It's just enough to tip kidney infection in favour, but bloody hell, that was awful.
Well, I hope I haven't poisoned myself by reheating the food that I made last night and then forgot about and just left out on the stove while I fell asleep on the sofa for 11 hours. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my body these days. I'm a broken man.
I'll be honest, Neil, I don't have a clue. I honestly don't have a clue how we got it. We think it could have been from either, like, some sort of uncleaned, like, milkshake machine from, like, when we, like, ordered one. It could have been from we went to this, like, calf and from, like, some dodgy tuna. But, like, honestly, it could have been from... It was awful. It was just out both ends for, like, a day. And then just feeling awful for a few days.
HD, anxious as hell, but it's one of those things where I have no control over shit, so just gotta go with the flow of things. What's up, yeah?
Share your troubles if you
share
feel
your
like
troubles. He also says Elden Ring has sold something like 16 million copies or some mad shit. At this rate, God themselves is probably playing it. A game about killing gods.
Did you say you've had food poisoning 3 times? That's atrocious.
God, you gotta be more careful with your food. What are they doing up in Norway?
It's all the whales.
It's all the whales. It's all the fucking walruses you keep battering to death and then eating for no fucking reason. Did you hear about that one?
What? I forgot. There was a.
There was some like local walrus who was like known to the town. He was kind of like the mascot or whatever. But one day he's like, oh no, he's a bit too close to these people. Oh, he's lying on these people's boats. Better fucking kill it just in case it's a danger.
It's just King Kong, isn't it? That's all that story is. It's like...
No, because King Kong was bringing an animal out of its environment into human civilization. This is a case of human civilization encroaching on wild animals' environments. And the animals just, you know, existing, doing what they would have always done in the first place. And then getting fucking killed for it. Yeah, of course, we're not blaming you, Oda. Personally, we figure you're probably against... wanton animal slaughter, but
I'll be honest with you, Oda, I'm so fucking uneducated about Norway. Literally all I know about it is a few whales have been killed in Norway, and that is me as being as quite as honest with you as I can about Norway.
That's why we gotta go visit. We've been invited over. We're gonna have a big streamer meetup. You down?
What kind of strange
this?
They believe they are seekers.
What's we can meet a few whales and have a good...
Yeah, Oda's gonna give us the tour around the whale slaughterhouse. I don't know. I don't know what the sites
smear
are.
blood all over ourselves.
Oh. It's all nonsense.
cultists. Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the seekers might be
One
here,
time from Burger
but
King,
not the
2 other
connection
times
to the
Dano Rick.
I have to move
Hang on,
house
both
soon.
of you got it from Burger King.
Oh. Once I have Burger King and 2 other times I don't know where. Bloody sue the fuckers. I guess you have to prove it definitely came from them, and I don't know how easy that is.
You have to literally make sure you have a portion of the food saved, and get like a sample from you to like match it up or some shit like that. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, HD. I can completely empathize with bank shit and paperwork shit. That is literally my nightmare. Literally, like the amount of nightmares I've had, which are entirely just like, and then he forgot to sign this bit of paperwork. Your life is ruined. It's oh fucking hell. And then probably the xenomorph appears for no particular reason. That's just that tends to be like my only recurring dreams.
Never mail anything internationally. you feel like a criminal at the post office, sort of filing in a million forms. Like, oh, this is a customs thing.
No, worse than that. Did I tell you about the IRS form I got sent to me?
Yeah,
the
you did.
American IRS, like asking me for taxes, and I'm like, hold up a second. God forbid I like have a YouTube channel and we got to fucking deal with this shit. I don't know.
Did you have to call them?
I just, to be honest, it's still sitting on my desk. I haven't moved it in about 6 months. I'm kind of going with the if I don't think about it, it'll resolve itself. But I genuinely don't know. It might actually be a case of I can just ignore it because I already did the forms I had to do on Google AdSense and blah blah blah. I shouldn't have to worry about this. Yeah, I was going to ask you to go into details, obviously, HD. But can't go into details, but it's an issue that's been going on since before the pandemic, is what it is, which is shite.
Tatura is asking a Xeno question. Was thinking about watching Xeno again and got myself thinking, which episode was the most fun to work on?
Oh!
I can give you my answer.
It's your answer.
Episode 24, where we had to do like the fusion stuff.
Was that against Fused Zamasu?
Yes.
I was actually going to say episode 27, thinking it was that one. So yeah, that's my answer as well.
I just remember finding out at the time was so funny.
That's the one with the time is ripe. Then isn't it? Yeah, the genuine laughter.
The Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium. The Elder One has seen fit to place.
And then everything else was fun to watch,
Reclaim
but
your
pain to
destiny,
make.
And know that the Elder One expects your devotion.
Cassandra,
as
what are you
repayment.
doing?
Signed by Lord Samson, commander of the Red Templars.
She's just
Does
reading a
Cornelius
note with
not
her
realize
axe
the
and shield up
promises
still.
Want the world to end? What use are they to him?
So Corypheus sold the Seekers to these cultists.
And they
Hello,
leapt at the chance, of course.
oven, and
But
there's
this
no
doesn't
good
explain how
kitchen
we captured the
appliance
Seekers in
pun
the first place,
for
or what's
Sam.
been done with them.
That would have been more
We must
appropriate
keep
last
looking.
week when we were still in the heat wave. But hi, Godzilla.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Stubborn.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers
I
would
should
be
check out
useless
this
to
universe
resist.
series. A laugh
You
as
would
much
have no
needed.
leash
Oh,
to hold
you're
us.
not one of our classic subscribers. Or our legacy subscribers.
No,
Wait, hold on.
Beard is a retrospective subscriber.
There's an
I
actual question.
believe.
What do we call people who were subscribed to us before we even did Xenoverse 1? Are they the fucking, like, Elder Council or something? That, like, first 97 people or whatever it was?
What, before the Cell Games episode where we
worried.
magically got like 500 subs out of
The
no
Seekers are
legacy
More than that.
subscribers?
Right,
Yeah,
so-
there we go.
Yeah, Godzilla, when
Being
did you join?
old.
When did you sign up? I don't know if we have anybody who were around, like, way early days. Like, I'm literally talking 97 people. I remember that number. Because it was the last number I saw before that day when it was just like, hey, Steven, we've got like 1,000 subscribers. Wait, what? Oh, there come another 1,000 subscribers. Wait, what? Like, I'm at college
That-
and you're just messaging me, giving me updates as like, the number goes up and up and up.
That was
number
such a
go
weird.
up.
I would literally be like at like lunch or whatever, and then I'd be like, "Hang the fuck on, where are all these coming from?" I actually thought botting initially, but it's like if it was botting, it would be like 1 million, and then the channel gets shut down and you get like a cease and desist.
Hey, Marvel fan. We're doing fine. How are yourself? Just really started. We're not really, we're just talking shit, to be honest. That's it. I found you all with Xenoverse 1 and then backtracked the videos. Yeah, cool. So you're like, some point through the series, then you worked your way back again. Fortunately, I'm not that old, but I've been here since,
2015.
2015.
I think I started watching you before or during the playing the
Yeah.
Broly Bardock saga.
That would be
which-
around about then, 2015.
Yeah, that's that's a weird one because I don't really remember much of that one. Like it was a bit of an like that. Those ones are really weird. But the only thing I really remember is the The John Cena meme.
And HD was Turok retrospective, so yeah. I mean, like, I was thinking just earlier, how lucky we actually were to get not one, but really two, like, blow-ups in subscribers. It happened with Xenoverse 1, and then it happened with retrospectives. Like, some channels never get that once in their careers, you know?
Yeah, I guess we have to consider it pretty bloody lucky. Like, and it was never doing something we like completely hated doing either. Apart from,
Yeah.
I don't know, Xenoverse could be pain to do at times, but you know, it was at least the end result was always fun.
Fuck, surrounded. Good shield guys, can't deal with them.
Of all Steven's retrospectives, though, it is probably Turok that is like. If I had to put a favourite on, I'd probably say.
That's weird, because Turok is always the one that I forget about.
I think it's for Turok 3 because the memes in that one just make me laugh every time I watch.
Now you just need a third boom for the 14-hour Mass Effect retrospective. I can't be doing with these videos getting longer and longer every time. That's the problem. You want to know why we haven't uploaded anything in so long? It's that. It's fucking feature creep, or whatever the equivalent is for content producers. Steven is very good at talking and made the videos interesting and entertaining. Ah, thank you.
Being
Shame
flanging.
I'm not so good at talking without a script, but hey ho. Could be worse. A fancy chair. I really liked your Xenoverse 1 and 2 playthroughs. Damn copyright strikes. Everything is still up at the moment, right? I know we have had
there's
a
been times
bunch
where it
of
hasn't
strikes.
been, thanks to
Yeah.
what we found out was a fake Sony music. Was it?
I don't remember. UMG or whatever the other one.
One of them was
three-letter
UMG.
acronyms. It was always a three-letter acronym.
SME, and I think the SME 2013 was what we got, and I think that they were a fake group, but I'm not entirely.
The
Daniel!
worst copyright strike I got was the Killzone retrospective, where it was just some shitey remix that somebody else had made, who had stolen the audio from the game for their own music tracks, and then copyrighted the game audio, essentially, that way. Fuck you.
Which, if you took long enough, you could prove that that's
What?
kind of illegal.
You can't
I
be
guess.
possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me.
It's not the
things.
legality that really bothers me.
can
It's
feel
the
it grow.
going around claiming other people's things for something that isn't even yours in the first place. Anyone remember when Steven played Alien Isolation? That's what got me to subscribe all those. Seriously? I did like 2 videos of that.
Can we do anything?
I don't know.
Neil, are you
thing
absolutely
inside him.
sure that you
The Lord Seeker.
that's what that
You
was
have to find
fucking
him.
ages ago?
Of course we'll find him.
That
If
could
he
have been
lives,
like
we'll...
Lucius
20
betrayed us, Cassandra.
8 years ago.
He sent us here,
That's maybe been about 2015.
one by one.
Alien Isolation came out
An important
2014.
mission, he said.
But those
Lies.
videos might have been.
He was here with them all along.
I'm not sure. It
He's
depends
still
whether I was
working
playing
with them.
PS3 or PS4, because I owned that game on both.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon,
I
masquerading.
knew it.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait,
Are we gonna leave
don't
this
leave me
veiny
like
man?
this, please.
What, this ballsack star killer?
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the
It's like
war any more than
SpongeBob
I did.
SquarePants, but ballsack
You know me.
star killer.
I wanted that promotion.
You know what? Really small video game gripe. I don't like it when games have skulls which are disproportionately large to the actual NPCs' heads. Like this guy. Look at perfect example. Look at the size of that human skull next to this human bald man.
It's a very detailed skull. You can't say anything about
Bloody
the sort of
big
lack
though.
of...
I think
He was my apprentice.
Star Wars: The Old Republic has to be the worst for that. Like,
Now we find.
remember our running fucking little inner joke about like dead bones or whatever else, but like the pile of skulls which are the size of fucking elephants.
So I can't help making myself laugh calling someone Ballsack Starkiller.
It's a skull belonging to a caveman. Still doesn't make sense. Is it like a 9-foot caveman?
Hang on this.
The loss of the Max
Loss of the
Fever
Max
video
Fe-
to silence is a cultural violation on par with the bombing runs of German museums during World War II. Absolutely true. This is like
And the
book
thing
burning
is, you
level.
completely sung over the whole song. You can barely really hear it in the background. And,
Atrocious.
yeah. Bollocks.
Yup.
Oh yeah, there's at least one video where you talked over your intro with fucking goddamn YouTube.
Fucking
mate.
goddamn YouTube. Making
mate,
me have to re-upload this video. Yeah,
And there's another one where it's a slowed down, but
yeah,
I
because
think
it was the
episode
same
7 was a
joke,
pretty
but
bad
after that
one.
point it stopped being funny, so I would just, like, speak the words. Like, fucking goddamn YouTube. Having to make me re-upload this video. Can we not fight in the tree here, please? This is,
Neil Caveman, attorney at law.
Oh! There's a thing. I watched, broke my streak of not watching anything Marvel and actually watched the new episode of The Green Lady.
Oh, the Green.
Green Lady, yeah.
Clubber 2.
Shrek 5, Attorney at Law. You haven't seen it, have you?
It's funny enough the one Marvel TV show I haven't sort of
Well,
attempted.
it's been out like 15 minutes or whatever, but nah, you know what? It was aight. It was aight. I'll probably watch the next episode if you know, find myself nothing else to watch. Nobody
So you're
streaming.
not quite when next episode in it, but you're.
Yeah. Like, I think I watched it mostly just because of the disproportionate amount of, like, conversation there was around it. Especially, like, kind of the, you know, the chuddy YouTuber types and everything else. So I kind of wanted to, fuck it, I'll watch it. I'll make my own opinion here.
Cassandra,
Also because tall lady, but,
assume is the new
nah, whatever, it's fine. CGI looks better than it did in the trailers. And I don't know if they muscled her up a bit compared to those initial trailers, because they kind of just looked like an NPC in Gmod that you kind of just put the inflation tool on to just
What
make
an
them like
uncoloured grey.
weirdly fucking long and lanky. But nah, she looked kind of she looks like they're too much of a coward to like make a proper fucking like Hulk, you know, like a Bruce Banner. But whatever, she at least looked athletic anyway.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
Also, if you want a good fighting game, Tekken
Seekers of
Bloodline.
truth.
Why would I ever ask
No Inquisition.
for a good fighting game anime? All right.
Fought to restore
Why would I ever ask
madness long ago.
for a fighting game anime?
You do now.
Whatever.
That reminds me, House of the
And
Dragon
we
is out
became
soon.
proud. We sought
Gotta say, I've no
to remake
interest,
the
but it's been
world,
getting good reviews,
to
whatever
make it
that's worth.
better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the circles of Magi.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and pay attention
A
to this
war that will see
fucking
no end.
wanker.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help.
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped.
Oh.
You don't believe me? See for yourself.
The secrets of our
Giving us a
order
book.
passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain.
I can't read.
The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
He's completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen
And I almost think the sound is a bit quiet. For
I have
fuck's
created
sake, every
a new
fucking
order
week,
to replace
audio's off, isn't it?
The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning.
Fine, I'll put it up again.
It is the Maker's
To where it's
will.
double what it was 2 weeks ago. And yet sounds the same, somehow. I fucking handle this. It's like it's 100% now. I swear to God, when we started this run, it was at 20%. Doesn't make any sense. Unless the game is actually just getting quieter the more you play it. Like the sound effects in the first act of the game are just louder. Yeah, so House of the Dragon, new Game of Thrones show. I'll be honest, I just don't really care at all anymore. Don't even have a particularly strong positive or
I'd say put it down to 90
had to
because
be.
it's like a tiny bit
influence of
overbearing. But
Okay. Dialogue is already higher than everything else.
Perhaps. Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
I wish Cassandra would just say, "You're a fugly Who, to me or to that guy? Dead guy, who I wasn't even paying attention to the fact we were kind of in a boss fight. Was that a boss fight? I don't know. If so, it was the most underwhelming boss fight in the game. They actually filmed a pilot for a completely different prequel series with Naomi Watts and just went, nah, let's do another. Burning money. Game of Thrones prequel series? Paddy Considine. Considine? I don't know. Is in House of the Dragon, mind you. He's one of my favourite actors. I am not familiar with him. If that wasn't clear by me not knowing how to say his name. She opens the book and it's just hundreds of pages of just hardcore fisting. Like drawn? It'd have to be like ye oldie medieval style artwork.
I wish there was a whole show about that attack you can do to the pigs in Bloodborne.
Isn't that just like most farming shows?
What,
It's like
punching a pig up
Pepper the
arse?
pig is about to give birth. Bob the pig handler is gonna go handle it. Alright, what you do is you gotta do every attack, round back, and then once it's
Hold
stunned,
R2.
you press R1 and you and then you rip up the rectum. God, I can't wait to play Bloodborne on stream. Halloween. Let's go speak to Cassandra.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Oh.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
She smiled.
I couldn't, not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
You think you don't have those things?
I'm a big clumsy fuck.
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her, yet even so.
This was a creepy spirit nun that we saw last week. I don't know if that's very helpful, but it's probably the most honest answer.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn.
I
Created Corypheus.
don't have as much of a plan for this week's stream. Like, last week I was very prepared. This week I've got actually nothing. So, what we're going to do next, I'm not really sure. Maybe just go explore one of those desert areas that we kind of just skipped through last week. Or we could just go straight on to this next main story quest, but don't know if it's going to trigger.
You got your wish, sort of.
I don't know. Alright. Meantime, let's go to talk to some companions. Catch up.
I'll give it to this game. It's going for big themes, discussing belief and whatnot. Few games explore that stuff. None that I can think of right now, anyway.
I don't know. Driver was pretty philosophical. You ever play that one?
Well, Driver.
I don't know. First game I could think of.
Croc Legend of the Gobos.
Yeah, of course. Life and death.
One I knew once described adamant to
All
me.
sorts.
Adamant is, and always
Dialectical
will be the order.
materialism.
A guardian on the edge of the abyss.
Words I'm just going to throw out with half.
Is this your boy or is this someone
That's
else?
what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be.
Is this
Well,
Blackwall?
they all
Yeah.
tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died.
Was Driver the one with the second view
And
perspective?
Corypheus
I honestly have no
sacrificed
fucking
to
idea. I
make
played
him
like
his
the
own.
first mission fucking 23 years ago. And that's my only experience.
The one in the garage.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking, the like, driving test. You got to go, yeah, whatever.
We stopped him. We
Fucking
saved
hell.
most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good.
How did a
no
whole
one to
game
blame
behind
but
that? It was such a
Corypheus.
silly
Even
idea.
Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Remember, Stephen, ancient Japan had art of a woman and a squid doing it. Yeah. The Japanese are weird. Their anime is my example. You know what? I'm just not going there. I'm just not going there tonight. I remember Driver 2 making me ask where God was after I failed the last mission for the 700th time.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great
Wait,
woman.
hold on.
It's not the armor or the trappings of
Wait, hold on.
It's not the join.
Wait, hold on. Have I fucked up here?
All a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of
No, maybe not. Hold on. I remember accidentally activating one of the throne room judgment scenes off stream earlier in the week, but I thought I reverted that save because I didn't want to skip it. Ooh dear. Let's go. Let's go have a look. So, Stephen, are you ready to experience power tomorrow? I don't know, Neil, because I haven't checked the poll to see what game was winning, because it was neck and neck between Devil May Cry and Final Fantasy VII, so I don't know.
Another of the lingering pains of
What we
Advent
got?
worship.
No, it's fine.
Is a
It's all good.
senior warden of the order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions.
Apparently
while thralls
Steam's
of
having
Gravis,
another sale.
many
I don't know
treaties
why
allow
you're
warfare
surprised,
only
Grudge.
extreme if
It's
it
Steam.
opposes the
That's
Blight.
basically all they do.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify
Jesus,
my crime.
that's shiny
As if
armor.
to create a future I could be a part of.
Being blinded right now.
It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Don't know if that was the right thing, but I'm just trying to keep Blackwall happy, if anything else. Did we have another? Yeah, we got another one. She stole Tony's orb wax. Ah yes, the JJ armor
Mayor
setup.
Gregory
Very
Dedrick
OP.
of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
Oh,
He
it's the
confesses
mayor.
that,
There
10
we are.
years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight.
Kill him, he's ugly.
I couldn't
What?
convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
He's an old man. He's not gonna fucking do any good getting sent to the Grey Wardens. He'll be dead next week.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Ah well, get fucked.
Do you think he actually killed anyone innocent or no?
Doesn't really matter. He just made the assumption that everyone in this town's probably sick. I'll just take, unilateral action to drown them all, and then tell myself it was the right thing to do. Like, you didn't
Think
fucking...
of how many cat people your character has killed across all 3 games.
Yeah, but they were all hostile to me. Well, except for the ones that weren't. I don't think at any point I've, like, nuked a town or anything.
You've basically killed like a city of people. The amount that's on your hands.
Yeah, but that's just like most
Are
video
you gonna
games.
judge old
Isn't it?
fella there?
That's just most video games, right? The protagonist racks up a fucking a kill count, rivaling most nations. Anybody we want to speak to before we get on with things? I don't think so. Actually, you know, I suppose we'll go have one little chat with Cassandra. She might have more to say after completing our quest. I see we are still running with Chad Inquisitor. Yeah, at some point, again, with no warning, he will revert. As I was saying at the start of the stream, the weird monkey paw wish, which hasn't, looking this way, hasn't worn off yet.
Since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle,
I know.
leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and
I
all
have
emotion.
played these games before.
It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities. But that has
Steven,
not
would you ever
always
play the
been case.
Dying Light games on stream? Can say quite definitively it has never once crossed my mind. I mean, feel free to try and sell me on them, but... Which ones are they, actually? Hold on, is Dying Light the... No, hold on, it's Dying Light and Dead by Daylight are the games that I keep getting mixed up. One of them is like the zombie game, and the other one is like this sort of asymmetrical like multiplayer survival. Right? I forget which is which. Dead by Daylight's the multiplayer one, I think. And then Dying Light's the zombies, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, zombie parkour game is dying.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I was being told by Uni's brother that it's a really good game. But, I don't know.
The Lord Seeker at the
Zombie
time
games.
covered it up. Harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge. The shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite. From the beginning.
Oh.
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion.
In the Discworld books, if wizards try to reverse their age, their bodies just revert like a spring bouncing back to shape.
That broke
I feel like the same will happen to the
and gave me my
Inquisitor.
abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me.
Yeah, one of
not
these
with the
days you'll have to
Chantry.
pay the price.
Not even with...
He'll end up even balder than before.
There's more.
I don't remember if there is an option to be fully bald, but we'll
I thought to
we'll have to find out. Oh, he's going to come back and he's going to be all wrinkly and awful. He's going to still be the same old, like, bald mustache man, but he's just going to look like shit.
Rebuild the Seekers. Make them better than they were.
Dying Light have a few jump scare cutscenes, so it'd be entertaining for us at least. Why? I very rarely ever get affected by jump scares. Now,
They usually
Oda, on the
make
other
you
hand...
laugh, don't they?
What was that?
They usually just make you laugh.
In my experience on stream, I usually just completely, like, don't even acknowledge them. Like, I'll be reading chat, and some fucking big zombie thing will go, ah, and I'll be, like, just still reading the comments, and then go, oh, yeah. Zombie. Alien Isolation says otherwise. Alien Isolation doesn't do jump scares, though. It just does, like, constant anxiety. And yes, that one gets to me, because it's constant anxiety.
Well spent. We look like a capital now.
Nearly. And it's ready.
Right. What are we gonna do?
You can also drop kick zombies in Dying Light. I did not know that.
Ooh, can.
I think it's the kind of game I'd get if it was like dirt cheap, unless that's what you were talking about. It's on sale or.
PT made me jump after making me constantly anxious for 20 minutes. What's PT?
It's what was going to be the Silent Hill sequel.
Oh yeah,
Count
yeah,
it.
yeah. We've done that. Ah, no. Is this DLC?
The Darkspawn have been driven back on the Storm Coast.
Let us pray they do
I don't know
not
what this
return.
is, and I'm kind of curious. Because I don't really want to go straight into the next main quest, so... the Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar, which we haven't been since the first game. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar's key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, yada yada yada. Sure. Is this Trespasser? Oh! Could it be? I honestly have no idea. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway.
Jurassic Park.
Is this Jurassic Park Trespasser? Yeah.
It's a tattoo from 2003.
I mean, I have to assume that there's no harm in doing it right now. Otherwise, you know, the game wouldn't let me. Like, it's not going to kill off Solus or something. Also, hi Phil. I'm here, albeit tired as fuck and falling asleep constantly, so I won't be very active. How? You were, like, having breakfast about 3 hours ago on our call. You just got up. Hello there, Phil. Also, apparently, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War will be streamed on Disney Plus. Okay. Words.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift.
If you didn't know, it's a John anime.
Yeah, I vaguely
the earthquakes
know.
have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. And cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city.
Fuck him.
The lift's ready for you.
Orzammar was a bit of a shithole anyway. Not a big fan. Oh, hold on. Is there... You know how you had to choose the leader of Orzammar in the first game? I wonder if that's going to have any impact on this.
Shift around.
Well, no, because both of them were so old, they're probably dead by now.
I mean, that was like 6, 7 years ago or something.
So...
I guess they were so old.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
We
you
should be
bring it around?
wary of raw lyrium.
I'm more worried about finding
I just said
Darkspawn.
iPod as if that was like
Neither
technology
is a
that people
pleasing
use
prospect.
anymore. I am a boomer.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's
It really
just
makes you feel
starting.
like an iPod.
Yeah. Anybody else have an MP3 player? A Walkman? I don't know. Sometimes there's just little things every now and again recently that just remind me that I am kind of an older generation now.
I'm
Even
an
just like on Twitch. I don't really do Twitch. And I don't get how people are doing all like the emojis and shit. And what the fuck are bits?
Deep roads.
I don't get it.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of
Also,
Orzammar, even
why
at
did they
the
make
risk of your
the
sky
hottest
could cost me
dwarf
my position and
in
render me
fantasy history right now? What's going on here?
What does a Shaper do exactly?
After Scout Harding,
in
of
times
course.
of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories.
Oh, it's a
and
character
archive
with
of Orzammar.
makeup and a turned
We
up
record
nose.
memories
Stephen
of
suddenly
Lyrium
goes,
to ensure they never
oh!
fade. We must be meticulous in
I,
every
don't know,
detail.
I like the
A difficult
raccoon eyes.
task.
Don't like the
How many
nose.
dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation
I don't do
has
Twitch.
worsened since
Has
we
a Twitch?
contacted
No, Neil, I have a Twitch account to watch the two people, the two friends of mine who do Twitch. If not for them, I wouldn't fucking have the account. Mate, that's my point.
And we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
If Oda and Lily don't stream, that account would be gathering dust.
It wouldn't have been made. I only made one because Lily.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium?
Mate. Oh, chat has
The surface
died.
needs lyrium for all sorts of magic.
YouTube.
The Inquisition more than
Cut out
most,
my
I
chat
understand.
because I said Twitch.
And Orzammar's economy
It's a banned
relies
word.
on the lyrium trade.
Also, I don't know if you acknowledged
Without it,
Phil,
there
but
will
he
be
is here.
chaos above
Yeah, I did. I
and
said hi. I had gotten like 3 hours of sleep and I still had wake up energy and watching my monitor for too long strains my eyes. Okay. You're weak. We get it.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
And we all got crushed by falling rocks. Oh, literally. Okay. Like the first few just clipped
Apologies
through the
for pushing
ground,
you.
but whatever.
I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Steven, not everyone can run on 24/7 coffee like you. I have 1 coffee a day. Sometimes 2 at a push. I'm just built different. Okay. Although clearly not anymore because I'm starting to become a dad. More evidence of the fact I'm getting old. I'm falling asleep on the sofa. It's like it's not even 1 AM yet and I'm falling asleep. What's happened to me?
I mean, to be fair, it is a really fucking nice sofa. Like, it is really easy to fall asleep on.
Reach the okay, I'm gonna stop picking up every weed. It's just a habit. It's just a habit.
Wait.
Oh.
An ogre!
Ah!
Stay clear of its reach.
It's an ogre! Can't we just settle this over a pint? I don't have it on my side.
Oh, it's to be perfect to get out of the Rovnik.
Hold on. Just for you. Just for you. Just for you.
Now get out of the Brovnik.
I have to minimize game for that, but this has
He's
too
really
much
trying to
bloody
get
health.
you out of the... Oh. Do you think you'll be able to beat it?
What level are we? We're gonna be our level 14, so it's matching our level.
Now, while it's distracted.
He's really trying to get you out of the Brovnik.
Oh yeah, remember, as long as I keep stabbing, I keep building my guard over my health. So I just have to keep that up.
Now's the time to attack.
Too late. It's already Dubrovnik to you.
How long is this fight gonna be? I'm really not a fan of like just massive health bars, you know? Ogre, it's Ogre from Taken 3. Yeah.
While it's distracted.
Tekken 3,
Pulling a
that
British.
and Soul Calibur. I never really enjoyed the Tekken game. I mean, I'm not really that much of a fighting game person anyway, but I always just found Tekken to be kind of, like, cheap looking. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it kind of is. It always just gives me kind of like, knockoff Street Fighter vibes. No?
I don't know what it is, but Tekken for me was always just a game that gets referenced in a lot of old, like, British TV shows. It's like, oh mate, I was on Tekken and I was hard as balls. It's kind of one of those games. Like,
Steven's pulling a British just by constantly stabbing. Yeah.
like, it's always a game that someone else played. I think that's what it.
I guess. Okay, Dwarf Lady is not distracted if it's currently wailing on the Alright, she's like, it's distracted while it's currently eating Blackwall. I mean, technically that's distracting, I
But
guess.
that's quite a big distraction, isn't it?
Okay, poison does work on...
Dubrovnik.
It doesn't. It's immune to something. I don't know if that's the poison or someone else. Did you really play any fighting games? Like any of the classics? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, any of that?
I played a bit of the Mortal Kombat games on like N64. I'm trying to think now.
A little bit. Mortal Kombat.
Marvel vs. Capcom is like pretty fun. I don't know if you consider any of the Smash Bros.
Well, we were talking about this just the other week. I would say that's a different genre. That's like the brawlers,
platform fighter, yeah,
or platform fighters, or whatever you want.
The problem with Smash games is I can't enjoy them anymore. I used to just play them as a fun romp. But then you see all these videos of people going like nutty playing as Fox, zipping around everywhere, and it completely puts like basically competitive gaming. If it gets associated with anything, ruins a game for me.
That kind of ruins a lot of games for me. A lot of fighting games.
It's partly what puts me off of like I can see it being partly what puts you off of like Souls PvP, because it's like. Competitive gamer people can kind of be the worst.
Well, yeah, just look at Elden Ring.
Sorry,
Rivers of Blood, Katana, and it's like, yep, okay, you've won. Congratulations, you have already won, and we haven't even started the fight yet. Fucking hell.
Like, I felt bad enough just sort of winning at fighters or whatever. I thought, good lord, I feel...
Oh no, that's just because I never actually figured out how to dodge, how to block in that game. I just like to wail on the NPCs until I won. Because I never did competitive.
When you cut off faders up.
Huh? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, just... Well, oh no, I've harmed the man where all he does is press A, go...
I didn't get into fighting games for Tekken 4. After that, I was hooked for a few years. I can't stand button mashing games anymore. Yeah. Tekken is what got me into fighting games, because my buddy had Tekken 5 and didn't.
I'm more of a beat 'em up. Yeah, definitely. Streets of Rage, Final Fight, TMNT Arcade. I love the combination of fighting, art direction, and music.
You were
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage at mine, weren't you?
Yeah, Streets of Rage 2. I just love the music in that game. Like, I never grew up with it. I'm not going to be like one of those, but like, it's just something I've got into more recently, and I just love the music in that game.
Nah, Neil, Fighters is like the only fighting game I ever really got into. To any amount. Like, I played that quite a bit a few years ago. But again, never really multiplayer. Other than whenever Sam came around. I would just practice against AI because, like, I don't know. Because I know what would happen if I played online against actual competitive players. They would just do some fucking ridiculous combo, I would die, and it'd be like, well, that's that, and I've learned nothing. So, there's just no fun to it. I like the kind of, the what would you call it? Thematic, like, setups. Like, I want to pit particular characters against each other for fun, you know? It's the same with Xenoverse. Like, we played a ton of multiplayer Xenoverse, you and me, didn't we? But we never played it, like, competitively. It was always just to fuck around.
I tell you what, do you know what? Speaking of the only thing that I really liked playing online with it was like the raid battle mode. When it wasn't shit and I was having to gather 500 crystals for a cursed live stream. Like,
Jesus Christ, what are these midgets? What are these?
I think you may have been there for it, but like, you know, you could do like this 6v2 or whatever, like the one where it's 2 raid bosses. Like, against like a few players or whatever.
Possibly, yeah. Were the NPC raid bosses or were they players?
The player ones. Like where...
Yeah, sure. I don't specifically remember, but I can imagine what you mean.
Crystal Raid, yeah. But doing that as like Zarbon and Dodoria as the 2 raid bosses, or just silly things like that, where everyone else would pick up the most overpowered character.
Oh yeah, like we did that a bunch, didn't we?
Yeah.
With Zarbon and Dodoria against fucking Super Broly or some shit sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. When you would beat like an overpowered character with fucking Zarbon and Dodoria, it felt great.
Leave me the fuck alone, guys! I'm just being stun-locked here.
If you ever try Streets of Rage 3, make sure it's the Japanese version. What did they do like the other version? Was it just completely knackered? I've noticed the games I've played are usually games where you can customise your character. Xeno, Pokemon, Dying Light.
Yeah, like I do like character customization quite a lot. I can also appreciate a game where it has a set protagonist, because they have something in mind for that protagonist, like it's their story or whatever. And sometimes, you know, sometimes that can be lost if it's a fully make your own player. But generally, I like character customization. You know how much I like to spend time meticulously creating fucking skin flakes. I don't know. You're pretty quick on the character creation, aren't you, Sam? You kind of just have a set template you tend to go to.
Saying that, for Dark Souls 3, you wouldn't believe it, I actually spent so much time on my character, because the default characters in Souls 3
look like
some of the
shit.
ugliest presets I've ever seen. Like, the tools they give you are great, but the presets for free are bloody disgusting. So I ended up spending ages to make this yassified mustache, man. And even you were like, that's a bit suspiciously handsome for one of your characters.
Yeah.
Like,
rather than just, alright, bald and mustache. There we go. Done.
And fat. There we go.
Fat. Yeah, max body type.
The seal's clear.
3 hours later.
Like,
yeah.
If it was going to take so long to make him, I thought he's going to at least look alright.
Somebody else, come on. Just letting me do all the work. That was a hell of a fucking mob, though.
The thing is, Oda, any sort of character creation you've seen Steven do on stream is very much an abridged version of how he does it.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm never going to spend
it
anywhere near as long.
Agonises over every little detail.
Every time I watch these streams, I kind of focus on just the stupid jokes we make and then only understand the actual plot once I've had time to watch it on my own. Don't tell me you watch these streams through twice. Why would you do that to yourself? I gave my character in Dark Souls 3 a big fuck-off nose and named him Splugler. Splugger for some reason. I think Spoogler is a good name. Just gonna move where the L is there. Spoogler.
I've still never made a great Scythe character in those games.
Wasn't that like our first idea for like a second run on Dark Souls 1? And when we found the Great Scythe and the Grim Reaper black robes, we were just gonna, you know, it was gonna be the Grim Reaper build.
Blighters had the run
We never actually did it though, did we?
I want to do it though. Souls 1 is such a fun game.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
I'm gonna find your mom, boy.
Bad elbows. Another example of getting out.
Take cover!
So I got her own Splooger.
Splooger. Or if it's Spanish, Spluyer.
You heard that, yes.
I missed the character. Reggie made a character like that for Bloodborne called Pelican Man. He had blue skin.
doesn't prove it.
I do remember one of the early memes for this game was Nigel Thornberry build.
They're deliberate.
Like, people made a fucking spot-on, photorealistic Nigel Thornberry for Inquisition. To be honest, kind of just like us, but with a giant hooter.
How could an earthquake
Smashing.
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity.
Text in it.
But now, the text describes giant creatures called Titans living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it.
Godzilla?
When these quakes began,
because they called them Titans in the Monsterverse movies because they don't like the word kaiju for some reason.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
Dangerous, then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes
Godzilla movie
is
series,
emanating
when a
from
nuke
somewhere
is the
far
only
below.
thing that can stop the
stone
living
will lead us
anti-nuke
there.
And if it comes
message.
to a fight,
What?
that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Wait. Where? What are you talking about, Godzilla? What Godzilla movie is Godzilla stopped by a nuke? Like, in the Monsterverse, the nuke just powers them up. In the original movie, I think they just never even resort to using nukes. Because the collateral damage would be too much. Or they figure it would just cause more problems.
Has there ever been, like, a film where some, like, really overpowered entity has been, like, stopped by, like, the local police or whatever?
Wait, isn't that just how Monty Python and the Holy Grail ends? If you just get lifted by the bobies, and that's just the end of the film. Like, they don't even finish the actual quest. Stephen, you are indeed doing a DLC story. Yeah, I figured that out by now. It's the, what was it called? The Descent. Oh, what is this? Oh, fucking, wait, how much is this DLC? Like, how much is there to do? Because I don't...
money? You've already got it.
I don't really want to be here forever, you know.
Well, we've already wasted, like, 20 minutes. We've got to finish it now.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going. We'll just be here for the next 3 streams, I guess. Inquisition forces have built an additional crafting table. Wow, wonderful. Basically, I'm calling that movie series pretty stupid in retrospect. They were planning to kill Godzilla and the Mutos with a nuke. Oh yeah, but that was like shown as a bad thing, wasn't it? Or no, it wasn't. No, they did nuke them. Did they? Wait, no. Wait. How did that movie end? Didn't they put the nuke on a boat and ship it out to sea so that it wouldn't destroy San Francisco? So the whole point in the movie was like, oh, the brass want to nuke the monsters, but like that's a bad thing. Let's not do that. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. However, I will take the Muto ate the nuke. Yeah, but it still went off.
But Kirby would eat it.
They were just feeding off of its, like, nuclear sort of residual energy. The nuke itself was still, you know, tick-tocking away. That was the whole ticking time bomb, literally, at the end of the movie. And then the actual Mutos themselves got fucked up by Godzilla, of course. No, but I was going to say, King of the Monsters, though. It is kind of funny that the whole series, which is like an anti-nuclear allegory or whatever, the day is technically saved by a nuclear bomb. Because they supercharged Godzilla with a nuke for him to go Super Saiyan and kill Ghidorah. Yeah? So I'll give you that. That's kind of silly.
Take it emissaries are bad. Most darkspawn are mindless killing machines connected by.
Oh yeah, that was it. The nukes ended up in San Francisco because the Mutos took them out of a crashed bomber or a submarine or something, one or the other. And basically they were building a nest under the city. So, oh no, there's an active bomb underneath San Francisco. We got to get in there and disarm it. That was it. San Francisco should be nuked regardless of the circumstances. That's not nice. I know people who live there.
You said it was quite a nice place when you went there.
I liked it purely because it was, of the two cities I visited on that trip, it was the one where it was possible to get around on foot.
It had to be
Whereas...
And you got to see John Bridge.
Yeah. Sure, it was a bridge. It had cars on it and bridge stuff. I don't know, it's a bridge. Well, let me hit things so I can get me shield up, please.
I wish Dubrovnik would come back.
The 1998 Godzilla, meanwhile, was killed by F-18s. Yeah, isn't that kind of fucked? Like the whole, oh no, Godzilla is this creature representing like our hubris and our the creation and use of nuclear weapons. Meanwhile, the American Godzilla, nah, we're just gonna kill it with our overwhelming military might. That ought to do it. Oh, so you've learned nothing then, have you? No, the message of the 98 Godzilla film was, fuck the French. That's the only message I can get from that movie.
I've never seen it. The
it's whatever.
Matthew Broderick one.
Yeah, you don't need to. I think it's a perfectly watchable film, honestly.
Just
I do have nostalgia for it. It's if you want to see a giant fucking dinosaur just rampage through New York with some really fucking cheesy dialogue and shit, then whatever. But that's it.
Wasn't the problem that the people were hyping it up at the time to be like this film that was going to be amazing, or what?
I don't honestly know. I'm not old enough to really know what the general
Neither am I.
opinion was. I do, however, think that there was a lot of negativity from Godzilla fans at the time anyway, because the design looked nothing like Godzilla. It was too much of a departure.
This door.
And yes, the 98 film was the one which had raptor babies.
Looks like our construction, but
yeah, that was the thing. Like, it was kind of just... The impression was that it was out of the success of the Jurassic Park, first and second Jurassic Park movie by that point. And it's just like, alright, we're just making a dinosaur movie.
I'm heading out early, gonna go see the new DBS movie of my best friend. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to check the poll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, have fun. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to watch it, legitimately. By which I mean at all, because I would never do anything legal.
Strange. I don't recognize that metal. But we should only.
I'm looking forward to seeing it when I do. I've liked all the films, apart from Resurrection F.
Did you not like it at the time, or have you kind of just grown to sort of not?
I've grown. Believe me, I loved it at the time because again, it was another film where the animation looked good and they were battering each other. But it's stuff like the Gohan arc where he's depicted as being like a bit too pathetic.
Too shit.
Frieza being completely wasted. Yeah, it's just I don't know. The only thing less enjoyable of it is the actual anime version.
No.
That is genuinely something. Like, you know when things deserve to be lost media? Like, that's the kind of thing where you want those animations cells to be lost. It's like, It's just an inferior version of something that came out like 2 minutes ago. Made worse, and it actually doesn't need to exist. You could have just done, like, I don't know, Goku is told about the tournament at a picnic and saved about as much time.
You know what I'm really starting to get bothered by in this game? Getting blocked by my own teammates, especially now when we've got our 4 party members plus these dwarf people, and I'm trying to fucking backstab the enemies, and I'm constantly having to, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, fight my way through these assholes.
Right, oh, I've missed a few things.
Can't
wait for the 2025 crossover Jurassic Godzilla World. Speaking of Freezer, did anyone see the latest DBS chapter?
Every Frenchman looked like Jean Reno. I definitely fucked the French, or okay, whatever the fuck.
Oh, the emissary upskirt really necessary.
I was trying not to. It's just whenever you lock onto an enemy, the camera just takes control.
Yeah, I mean,
bloody well live with it. I am here now. Hello to Hans. Yeah. You are here now. How you doing?
You're normal now.
You are normal now.
I don't know about.
The only time I ever wanted anything to do with Godzilla was when I played this one game where you play as a monster and fight other monsters in a city. Forgot the name. Was it called Monsters Fighting Monsters in a City? By any chance? I think that was the game. Pretty sure I played it.
It's open.
I remember playing some Godzilla fighting game on a Game Boy.
I want to study them.
That was like pretty much my first exposure to like most of the expanded roster.
That Game Boy game's probably worth more in your apartment.
Honestly, probably. Godzilla games are fucking expensive these days. Like even that kinda bad PS4 one, I really wanted to play it. Like in the last few years. But you can't bloody get a copy unless you want to fork out like $300 or something absurd like that. Would you?
When was the last time you upgraded your gear?
Probably last week.
It echoes through the stone. This way.
Like, oh, I can't actually look at my inventory in combat. What a terrible system. I'm getting really bored of getting knocked on the arse, though.
Oh look, it's Velstadt.
Gear. Nope, we've got to wait for combat to properly end. Fucking dumb. I mean, I'm not really sure what item level actually means necessarily, but that's something that I crafted last week. So maybe I can make something better, but not by that much.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, the enemies are a lot leveling with Steven. So
they're a bit harder than you. What, would you normally play this DLC earlier in your playthrough?
Well, is the idea just to get enough gear that you just sort of completely out-damage them, even if they do level with you?
I'm not exactly sure how the leveling works in this. Oh, I'll tell you what. You know, I told you I fell asleep on my sofa last night. I fell asleep listening to somebody's hour-long video describing a playthrough of Oblivion. With every enemy at level 255, so max level enemies. With a level 1 player. Because the leveling in that game is fucked. And it was like basically undoable outside of like doing some really fucking cheap workarounds. I can't get around this guy, even though I was invisible. Ow.
Stephen, did you like my community post on Patreon? It took a lot of effort.
I haven't seen it. I'm just annoyed that I waited 5 years for my invisibility ability to cool down. I finally used it, and then he did an AoE which covered a 10-mile radius, which hit me, and then forced me out with invisibility. So I'm gonna waste fucking time. Die. Hi, Uni. How are you? I did see you there. I just wanted to finish my rant first. I don't know if they level with you. Maybe later. To be honest, I would not be surprised if they leveled with me, because I do think it's a little bit of a coincidence that they just happen to be level 14. Maybe that's normal, but it would have been a very good chance.
Is that a genlock? Is that what? Aren't they supposed to be dwarves?
Grenlock? Yeah, Genlock, sorry. They are dwarves. And they have gone through a redesign, actually. Dragon Age 2 as well, the DLC there, they showed up and looked like this. Yeah, because in the first game, Genlocks are just little goblin dudes. Like, they're just little fucking stunty orcs with green skin and pointy orc ears and orc teeth, and it's like, we get it. You watched Lord of the Rings. But these, like, weird Harambe guys are a bit more interesting, I think.
Is it true you killed a dragon?
That particular story is false.
No. I've always wanted to see a dragon.
They are a bit stab spongy, as you say. In what bloody universe is that a Genlock? Aren't they supposed to be yeah, sorry. Basically, address that. The underground darkspawn steroid market. Literally underground.
One more thing about Dying Light. If you're a sucker for story, both games have some really good storytelling and voice acting. Again, it's the kind of game I would give a go if it was like dirt cheap, essentially.
I'll give it to Halloween to come on sale, and then we could throw it into the possible game options then. I think you play this a bit later in the game, or you level up enough that you're a couple levels beyond them. So we're still unsure if the enemies are leveling with the player or not. Let's see if we can get rid of these archers first. Hello there.
Hello. The hand. What actually was the post? I'm curious now.
It's Patreon. You know what? I'll look at it now. Since you're a patron and all that. Let's have a look.
Yeah, and you'll fucking bend over backwards for him.
The problem is with community posts is that they never show up as notifications, and they're so infrequent that me actually going and checking manually the community post seems a bit random. Like the last community post that happened was July 4th. So it's been a while. So it's a bald Scottish guy with a kilt walking on some rocky shore. And the hand says, according to eyewitness reports, the evil twin of Stephen RedScott, Stephan RedScott, has landed his host of separatist Scotsmen on the shores of Cornwall. He is easily recognised by his beard and bald head, as opposed to his twin slack of beard and not bald head. I see how it is.
Is this a Hugo Bart situation?
Yeah. Which one is the evil twin, though?
It depends on where the cut is.
Depends on your point of view. Oh god! Sorry. The fucking thud sound that ogre made when he came charging in off screen.
Get the fuck out of Dubrovnik.
Get out of Dubrovnik. Oh, that made me laugh. The enemies don't level with you. They are static. So we just happened to come in at a...
So the ogre has an actual arse on him. Like a 3D model bum. Bum.
Uh-oh. Stop. Right, hold up. Wait.
Poo.
Try and get out. There we go. Spider-Man out of there. And then get fucking shoved on the arse. Fuck, what a cluster! Alright, Dorian, get the fuck. You are the ranged guy. Do some ranged stuff. Leave this to us.
Stop lecturing me, please. What is your opinion on Ella Roberts?
None. Okay, how many of these little Harambe fuckers are there? Or have we just not killed any of them yet? Get behind. Stab. Backstab. Come on. Stab. Nope, they literally just keep respawning. Okay, let's just focus on the big guy then. Don't worry, this one's not an alpha. It's a beta. So hopefully a little bit less health. Poison.
I mean, I wouldn't. He looks exactly the same.
He looks exactly the fucking same, yep. Oh, depends on my view of Scottish independence whether or not I'm evil. Well, what is Stepan's view? Sorry, I don't respect Stevens who spell their name with a PH. They're Stepheads to me. Stepan is obviously separatist. Well, we're not so different, you and I. Let's just say that.
I know I won't do this DLC until I'm level 16 to 18.
That is the first time that I've ever gotten any slowdown on my end. I know the stream has had some low FPS here and there.
Okay. Touch wood. It's been pretty good this stream.
I think that may have just been a random stutter there. Oh yeah, just lowering the quality of the effects was probably a really good thing to do. Especially in situations like that, where there is just so many spells and flashy attacks and pish. Well, onwards, shall we? I've only seen one slowdown.
So the hands,
Okay.
the only difference between Stephen and his evil bald bearded twin is that he has no hair.
Well, the hair's inverted.
But is he really?
He has
evil?
no hair here, but he has a beard.
But what's it? I mean, I don't know. Is he racist?
I think it's just the fact that he's bald is what makes him evil. Our actual, like, our morality and our ethics are exactly the same. All of our political opinions are exactly the same.
Okay, so we're going
It's
off of
just
how
that
we
he's
judge,
bald
like,
with a beard.
if someone's a witch or not. Oh, he's bald and ugly. He's got to be
Yeah.
fucking stoned. Or become a monk. Sam will betray Stephen for bald.
Wait a minute, is there an evil Sam? Also, I think this guy actually just phased through the wall. I don't think he was supposed to be here. Because I was seeing... You guys couldn't see it because it's behind my webcam, but after we killed the ogre there was still one red dot on the radar.
Oh my
and it was
god,
through
no.
this wall.
Evil me has no beard and he's bald. Oh, fucking hell.
So you're just...
I'm literally a default character that you click...
You're just Lex Luthor, then. You're just completely hairless.
and has loads of cash.
Wait, Wait, hold on. Is everything an opposite, or is it just the hair?
Everything's an opposite.
Wait, okay, no. Now we're getting confused here. Oh, and we missed our chance to talk. Okay.
It's fine, we're talking about opposites. Stepan is just very radical about his views, as opposed to Stephen, who's very temperate.
Oh yeah, Stephen, the very moderate political opinion. Oh yeah, sure, Dad.
Fucking fence sitter that's known as Stephen.
Oh dear. Either I have not been clear about my politics on stream, or that was a joke.
I think it's.
Let's just leave it at that. That's fine. I don't need to alienate anybody today.
Nothing stopped you before.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. Fell down a hole. Found her 3
Come
days
on, you're
later.
hard. You've done
He
work.
loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost.
Level up your companions.
Oh yeah, sure.
Floating in the air.
I think they've all just landed at level 14 then themselves, because they're always just a little bit behind the player.
Evil counterpart is Jetstream.
Well, let's give you this. Whatever it is. Oh, it's already there. Cool.
Oh, you're mistaken. Your political views are just as extreme as Stepan's, but you're not out there setting MP houses on fire and planting car bombs.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
He's a menace. Yeah.
He's a menace!
And like he basically just washes up on whatever shore he needs to cause havoc on. Like initially, he just looks like a sort of raggedy set of clothes, and then sort of springs out like a turtle.
Packs of hairless children hunting nugs.
So the difference is that Sam speaks Spanish?
Is it true?
Is Spanish the opposite of English?
She woke up the next day.
Is that a thing?
Couldn't remember any of it.
This is the problem when you're trying to make like evil alter egos who are the total opposite. It's like, well, hold on. What's the opposite of like 6 foot nothing? It's like, wait, is it nothing foot 6? Is it? What is? Some of these things don't have a clear cut.
Well, some parts of them have to also be parts of you, because otherwise they become someone else. So you would share some attributes, like maybe height, weight, I don't know, hand outline.
Hi, car. Hope you're having fun. Fucking arseholes.
Jetstream Sam, isn't he Spanish?
Ah. Brazilian.
It was also your least favourite boss that you nearly put in B.
Oh yeah.
And
Caused
caused great upset
My
to
least
the hand.
worst boss I've ever played
health.
in any game. Are we done down here? This was kind of a pointless little area. Okay. Establish camps. Find gears. Find journals. Don't care. Okay. Back upstairs. Bring me pictures of Steppin' Man. You gotta love the awkward staring at each other going up the elevator.
It's no Mass Effect.
Yeah,
1.
where's the
Best element.
camaraderie? Where's the Garrison Rex banter? Come on, guy. Step up.
Can't just play a better
Blackwall,
game.
tell a
Just go back to
joke.
Mass Effect 1. The opposite of 6 foot is 5'9".
True.
Small.
Well, this has been fun, guys. I'll catch you next week for
Be
another
sure to like and
elevator.
subscribe.
Fucking
share with you.
So I'm just talking to the assholes on the elevator there.
That's what I mean. I was just saying to them, what, subscribe.
boring
Inquisitor.com. Highland Pig.
Oh, investigate the corpses. We didn't do this. Oh, don't tell me we now have to go back down.
Can't even tell who they were.
Don't.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You join the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn defile these soldiers.
Oh.
They can't return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
Sorry, I think that was my controller disconnecting itself. Bit of stutter there.
We'll make the Darkspawn pay for what they've done.
I've killed so many. But every time I stare into their black eyes, I know one day it won't be quick enough.
Stop it.
It's the truth,
Stop
Volta.
it. Get some
I'm going
help.
to die down here.
Come on. Come on, folks. Come on.
I hope it won't
Come
be
on.
like this.
We'll burn the remains. Honor them with flame.
Stepan just connected his Bluetooth controller. Across the street, prepare for Steven suddenly being really good at video game. On the barrier. Fucking barrier! So they're opposite. So the opposite of me would be tall, broad-built, and dark-haired heathen. Since I'm small, thin, and fair-haired. But that's just talking about, like, the basic bitch physical attributes. What about, like, everything else?
I mean, you don't like fish. Stepan actually dives. Why do you think he comes up the water? He was just diving for fish. He gets in his mouth, he swallows whole.
But then, hold on. He also has to be a vegetarian. Because I'm not. Which means he's a fish-eating... He's a pescatarian. Right?
Yeah, I guess he would be.
Hold up. So we're the opposite in every way, but we're both also Scottish. Is that the one thing that we
There's
share?
some base attributes that have to be the same to qualify as still being the same but opposite.
It doesn't make fucking sense. Being the same, I know what you mean, and you're right, but it's just it's an oxymoron.
I know it's
opposite twins. Most importantly, Stepan cherishes Morbius posting in his streams. No, but that means at one point he had to hate it. Like back when the Morb meme was alive and kicking, he had to be totally opposed to it. But now that it's dead, he loves it.
He's a hipster.
He's the one person keeping it going. Yeah.
You're a bit of a hipster, aren't you?
Corpse archer. Shoots corpses.
What's the opposite to him?
Not corpse.
Paladin.
Spearman. I don't know.
Stepan hated it at first for being a flavour of the month, but now he likes it.
Oh, you've also got to know like what games. Assuming we're both streamers, then what games does Stepan stream?
Oh,
He's got to be like FIFA and
League of Legends.
League of Legends. Fortnite.
Stepan still streams Elden Ring.
Okay. He actually beat Elden Ring.
So he likes bad getting it.
He beat Elden Ring, but it's also the only From game he actually likes.
Yeah, and he thinks Bloodborne looks like a load of shit.
He thinks Bloodborne's overrated.
Just doesn't think it's that good.
And yeah, he did beat Father Gascoigne first try.
Yeah,
he quit game after
What's
that.
the point? It's nothing.
Add Animal Crossing, okay?
He hates Bloodborne, but he still loads it up to grind Chalice dungeons every week.
Have you ever played a Chalice dungeon? So that's the one thing I never actually did.
I've played the one that gets you like a few level ups purely to use it because I just like having like 900 blood vials in the bank. So I'll go in. I never really used it to level because I thought that's a bit. If I was to use that, it's a bit of a slippery slope. So I'll just do the next best thing and just buy like 6 bazillion health potions.
Just before stream, I ended up watching that H-Bomber guy video on Bloodborne because I never actually watched it before.
I've heard
I,
encouraging things about your
really
progress
care about the game.
outside.
To be honest, half the video was him just saying that playing with shields is wrong and bad, and you're not allowed to do it, which I don't really agree with, but whatever. And then like the rest of the video was him actually summing up like the other aspects of the game.
What game?
Bloodborne. But he was just saying that.
But you like Bloodborne. Why would you say it like, oh, it's not a game I really care about? You just.
No, I said I never watched. Fucking hell! I was saying I hadn't watched the video before because it's like a 6-year-old video because at the time I didn't care about the game. But I watched it today. And he was just saying like the Chalice dungeons are like the one weak point because it's basically like it's almost like procedurally generated dungeons where level design just goes out the window and you just have completely random enemy encounters that don't match the environment.
I think there may be a few bosses unique to them, but I'm not sure.
And there's definitely enemy types. Yeah, kinda looks a bit of a mess. Oh, let me behind. Move your shield, you... No! He's got his back up against the wall here. Can he backstab? Stab, 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 stab.
Don't turn your back. Stepan finished Divinity 2 Original Sin on stream twice.
It only took him 11 months, but he did it. Good for him, I guess.
Fucking hell, that is the longest game in the world.
After this.
It's a shame because I actually really love that game's combat, but like none of the quests in that game just grabbed me at all, really. But
anybody gonna get that dinosaur?
no.
No? Okay, just let it
You're
run
gonna
past you guys.
put it on a leash.
Fucking idiots.
Become pet.
Why isn't there like a giant deep stalker mount in this game? Just let me ride a dinosaur. A weird little, like, penis worm-headed dinosaur. I think that's the one thing we never really talk about. Yeah.
Oh god.
He finished Andromeda's Dreams and his fans loved it. I wonder what his fans are like.
Sounds fucking
I think he's probably got a patron called Diffuse Wars. Diffuse Battles, and he's actually really supportive and nice, and everybody likes him. And he never says anything derogatory to Stepin.
Never says anything to sort of conjure up a reaction. He tells the stream he loves them every night and to cherish each memory they have. He never says anything to try and
He's just the nicest guy.
He's
constantly like, oh, don't worry about it, Stepin. This boss is rather difficult, but you got this. You got this. I believe in you, Stepin. He's a really supportive fan, I hear. What a sucker.
I just want to hear some love, please. I just need to see this arc through to its conclusion.
Almost lost my leg to a
It'll happen one day. You'll see your parry Father Gascoigne and you'll get a ring in the mail.
Seriously, keep your guard up.
We've already established he beat Father Gascoigne first try. That was the thing. And he did it because he had supportive fans who gave him good advice.
Need evil counterparts to the chat regular. Oh, the male version of Oda that loves killing.
Wait, hold on. How come nobody else gets gender swapped when we're doing opposites?
I don't know.
That's. However, I do have to ask, what's the opposite of Norwegian?
The swapper was ignorant to Norwegian culture. It may have been programmed by a man in the UK.
Stepin has a really hot babe as co-host, Samantha, and she reads every single. Wait, what happened to Actually, what's your bald counterpart Lex Luthor guy actually called? Did we establish a name?
I heard the hero of Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
It's probably like Samael or some bollocks like that.
Samuel.
From time to time.
Samwell, perhaps?
Tough in a fight. Fearless.
Any warden would say the same about the Legion.
Danish, can't understand it at all. That would be the counterpart. All right, so Stepan has a Danish, tall. So what was you gave the whole list of things earlier, didn't you?
Samwell, the Welsh co-host.
Sam's opposite is Mass. As in Maz Kanata, the orange lady from the bad Star Wars films.
You've turned me into Force Awakens now.
What a wonderful camera angle. I love this. I love fighting in tiny little caves.
He's good at video games and he gets to hear it every time he streams.
So we got a Danish, tall, broad-built, dark-haired brute of an Amazonian with a bad mood. Who also streams on Twitch, but fuck, I don't know if we've established a trend with your streaming habits yet, Oda, to form a proper opposite.
Only read super chats. You can only super chat in the stream. There we go. If you do anything else, it's not even worth bothering to read. Only stream.
Oh yeah. Only streams the latest releases. That's it. And hates Xbox. Fucking hates Xbox. She's a total PS4 fan girl.
Only uses anything with Sony on it.
Yeah.
Only streams games the week of their release. Yeah, exactly.
Currently going. Oh no, would have finished Elden Ring by this point. Fuck, what new releases are there at the moment? Like, genuine question. What was the last big game to come
Elden
out?
Ring? Pokemon?
The last big game to come out. Not like... Fucking when was Elden Ring? February?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was the Limmy streams. Look, they were some... And I hope they've been archived somewhere.
I'm gonna be bloody careful. I'm just jumping over this giant pit to death like it's nothing.
I have no idea. Only trash comes out. What I'm kind of holding out hope for is if they re-release Bloodborne on PC this year, they won't. But let's hope we can put that above Elden Ring. It's the best game of the year.
That's not gonna happen.
If it does, though, we're doing it.
Like, the actual Bloodborne, long-time Bloodborne fans have been waiting for a PC release for years. It's not going to happen for us just because we want to add it to our... Just because we want to topple Elden Ring off of our top game of the year.
It's happened. I don't...
What a weird place to be in. Oh... The best game we played all year is one we really do not want to give Game of the Year to, just out of spite.
I am going to say now, it is objectively the best game of the year, more than likely. Even if the dialogue in the game is really fucking boring, even like, as far as, in my opinion, other FromSoft games go. I just don't really enjoy it. Like,
then doesn't
combat is excellent.
How do you define
enough.
what is objectively the best game if it isn't one that you're enjoying particularly?
Yeah, but
yeah,
there's enough combat like the jumping, the weapon.
They
art
added
stuff.
jumping. Game of the year. Sorry.
But it's still just not my favourite of their game. I don't know.
Can I just get you to write the review for Elden Ring, honestly? Like, I'll do all the other games.
No, because I'm going to get slaughtered.
I mean, it won't just be on you. It'll be, you know, like I
don't know.
I'll just say it was both of our opinions. We collaborated our review.
If you're Scottish, they won't moan at you as much as they will me. If they hear this voice going like, "Oh,
no, I'll still do it all. I'll still do it all. I just say you write it."
Oh, okay. I'll write the Elden Ring review, and you can say every word.
Even if his face has changed, it's good to see his imperialist impulses remain. Got to claim all the rocks. What? Oh, Maxwell here.
Buzzing around, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've really got into the habit of just constantly scanning and picking up things. Besides, we need these. These are the gears. You actually need to get through these doors.
Darkspawn are getting worse.
Hello.
Hello.
That explains
Every time.
the stench.
Be right, got a cat.
Oh, chat has died. Come back. Why do I feel like Sam's Elden Ring review script will be just a bunch of swears and slurs, then a 10 out of 10 game of the year at the end? I mean, that's basically what it's going to be like anyway. Whether Sam writes it or not. Here we go. God, I really wish we would stop descending into the deep roads in this Descent DLC. Oh, we've not seen one of these in a while. Shrieks. This is a classic enemy. I don't think they even... I can't remember if these were ever in Dark Souls 2. Whatever this game series is called, too. Ninjas. Sam shooting it. Alright, what is this shit? Elden Ring is a game. No shit, I'm not saying that line. It has positives. Dragon Age, the Age of Dragons, and nothing else. Yeah, that's. I think that's what the game is. This game, which is just about fighting dragons, which we have yet to kill a single dragon. No, we killed a wyvern, which we've already established is just a dragon, just a subspecies. And nobody can move beyond that point. Fuck me, we've been going for almost 2 hours and like nothing's happened on this stream. That's what happens when you start a Deep Roads expedition. They're always the longest thing in any of these games. Let's go on a dungeon crawl. You'll be fighting endless fucking hordes of Darkspawn. And it'll take you through streams. Okay, okay, what? How many of these fuckers are there? I'm seeing a whole bunch more on the radar.
Don't let them get behind us.
Do we have to Darkspawn waves. Defeat 2 alphas. Okay. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we? Oh, there's an alpha. Okay. He's just vibing. Don't mind me.
So the best way to get something done, if you hold near and dear to you that you like to be able to.
Right, I'm back. What's going on now?
Apparently, we're just fighting endless waves of Darkspawn. Well, not endless.
Oh
it's
no!
literally an end.
What else has been said in between you and chat?
I forgot what game we were playing, and they're saying that you're going to swear and make a lot of slurs in your Elden Ring review. Which I don't think's true.
To be honest, I do not swear.
You don't swear, and I don't think I've ever heard you make slurs, so... Okay, that's maybe not true, but... not unironically.
You never swear, do you? I've never heard you
I never swear. That's a fucking lie.
You horrible cunt. Don't say such rude words.
Like Natco from the hit video game Killing Field 3, who speaks exclusively through curses. I miss Natco. Oh, oh, oh. Got the heebie-jeebies. Can we push him off the edge?
I hope so.
Guess we'll do this wall. Yeah, I think we've established the evil twins to their completion. What's evil twin Bryn? No, I don't even want to go there.
Hates anime, only plays football, steroid cheat. I don't know. I can't try.
We'll recommend games one time, and then if you don't show interest, we'll apologise and then never suggest them again.
And just let bygones be bygones. Won't go on with it.
Guys, please, this is a family-friendly stream. Keep it fucking PG. Evil twin Bryn is boring and factual.
Opposite Bryn always gets the first comment on the streams.
Oh, spicy. Actually, what am I doing? I have a Spider-Man. You know what? I'm going to go back down there just so I can do that again a little bit more gracefully. There we go. The Phantom Realm?
What's evil twin bin bag?
Oh,
What's evil
Jesus.
red?
First of all, his name is Bin Liner. He...
Make it take you.
I don't know.
He actually originally put Stepan in the basement, but he's now a runaway man, going mental.
Can I clean this? There we go. God, we're not even halfway through the waves of enemies yet. So where do we... Okay, we gotta fight through this entire blob. Okay, we'll get this done, and then that'll probably be the end of stream. Single-handedly kill every darkspawn left in this fucking world. We're making an endangered species. Binbag is the evil twin. Honestly, yeah, I think that's the one that I can say quite definitively.
You just don't like the idea of Stepan being the one putting the base.
I don't give a fuck. Stepan guy sucks.
Yeah, the pH.
What about Evil Lily? Hates plushies, never hydrates. Is obsessed with learning Norwegian. Since,
hates other languages.
We've established that the opposite of Norwegian is Dutch, so...
I don't know.
It's named Leroy, apparently.
Eats meat, monolingual. Yeah, exactly. Like, wants the entire world to be unified under one language. Universe.
Whoa! Hold up! I just did a fucking jump there. Oscar.
Stepan crashed the oil price to put Steven out of his
Thanks, Stepan. You literally bought me my flat. Cheers, mates! Honestly, probably the best thing to have ever happened to old Stephen RedScot.
Steven! I didn't know you changed.
One, I got out of a job that I didn't really enjoy, but didn't quite have the gall to just, like, quit outright. Apropos of nothing. My redundancy money bought me a fucking much improved abode. I was able to semi-pursue independence in just being, like, basically full-time to part-time YouTuber. Oh, and my skin got better because fuck that sea air. Well, a lot of benefits to not working as an oil baron anymore. Evil Twin Lily finds wrestling the most boring form of entertainment. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus Christ. You want to fight 2 ogres? Do we have an option? We'll see if we have another option. Gotta take them minerals. Expecting spiders. Ah! Spiders. What a surprise. Yeah, Lily's, sort of Leroy or whatever Auntie Lily's called, much prefers football and beer. She's a Manchester fan. I have no clue about football. Yeah, you're just fucking... What's the one everyone knows? Manchester, sure.
So that's how the grim experiments ended.
Get out of my fucking way, jeez. Ooh. A superb amulet of magic. Come here, Dorian. So what's this do? Plus 10 to magic? Yep. And what am I using at the moment? I am using... plus 20 attack, plus 20 negative... Hold on, negative 50 flanking damage. Wait. But flanking damage is my thing. I'm not sure what the best thing for me to use is. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna go cunning. Because that's like critical hit damage, I think. Alright, let's go fight some bloody ogres. We're getting there. We're over 50% of the Darkspawn killed. Behind me, isn't it? Yep. Get up. Ow. Oh, for fucking hell, we got little minions. Oh, the magic guy. Okay. Upskirt time. Get out of the way. Let me backstab. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Alright, where is he? Where's that magic man? Teleporting around. Blackwall, you need to heal. You need to heal. You need to heal. Come on, matey. Whatever. It's fine, we can use all the healing potions we need because there is a supply cache right next to us whenever we finish this.
I like just that thing sort of like look times past quickly.
This is a cluster.
Right, let me see
what.
Chat wise.
I don't think there's anything like chat's been
out
pretty evil twin. No! I just killed this magic man and there's another one! Fuck you! Alright, we're just killing the ogres then. This is absurd. I'm trying to kill all the minions so that we can bloody focus on the actual guys we need to kill, but the minions just keep respawning, so there's no respite. There's nothing.
Odor as everyone else went to sleep.
This is too much of a grind. And you can't. I was going to say, let's have a look, see if you do have any better weapons, but no, because once you're in combat, you can't even access your inventory for some stupid fucking reason. I can't see the thing. Darian, you need to heal. We're out of healing potions. Can I please stock up? Yes, I can. Oh, stop knocking me over. It's really getting boring. Stand the fuck still so I can backstab you. I'm definitely not doing this until I'm level 18 then, because fuck this. Yeah, this is just a grind. Once this one ogre is eventually dead. If this ogre ever fucking dies, then we can all focus on the one remaining one, which should go down quickly. How are we already down to 4 out of 8 healing items now? Okay, you know what? We might not actually be able to do this. Because this is getting a little bit too close on the heal front. Fuck it. Okay, finally. I was waiting for this to fucking recharge. And yeah, you'll notice I am doing everything I can just to be behind Ogre, so I'm only ever doing backstabs. But the thing can just flatten the entire arena at any given moment, so it's kind of unreliable. There we go. It's going down quick, though. Going down quick. Dragon Age, Grindquisition. Yeah. I have found that I don't really enjoy big enemies in this game. Like, what was it last week? It was the Pride Demons. Like, there was that area where it was like there was a high road with 2 Pride Demons, or there was a low road with a whole bunch of little demons. I'm like, yep, I'll take the little demons, thank you. I'll take the mob. 10 out of 10 times, I will take the mob. But then here we have both a mob and big assholes. Come on. It's fine. Got the healing items. Backstab?
Get to the outstairs leader. Cut it down and they're done.
Oh, is this the end? We just gotta kill this one guy? No, because there's another health bar still. Oh, it's this. Right. Wonderful. We have 3 healing items left, and here's the actual final boss. After that fucking grind. More clean than the New Vegas strip club. Sorry, I just automatically read that as New Vegas rather than just Vegas.
I was just thinking that, but I was thinking...
that's just where my brain is. Sorry, that's like New Vegas is more real to me than the actual city, you know. Like, Vegas isn't a real place. It's like Disneyland or fucking Grimsby. It's wait, its health bar hasn't even started to go down yet. Fuck this.
Is there some story event you need to do?
No, this is fucking arse-lord. So, I'm hacking away for 1,000 fucking generations to get its blue shield down to reveal a completely intact health bar beneath it. It then disappears, another wave of enemies show up, and then it reappears with another blue... Nah, I'm out. Fuck this. We're leaving. Because we're out of healing items. And we're starting to lose party members. We're leaving. Disengage. Yeah, I don't know if you can see its health bar up at the top right. It's behind chat, but it is at, if not 100%, 99%. Got supply cache there. Is everybody here? No, stop. Fucking stop with the enemies. For 5 fucking seconds. Ah yes, the why is this mission not ending screen, a regular occurrence during BioWare games. I don't know if it's necessarily that, it's just this is excessive.
Yeah, this whole part here is summing up why I am just not patient enough for these. Like, for this game. It's like...
We don't even have a nearby... Where the fuck is the nearest camp? Right at the start of the DLC. Are you shitting me right now? I'll tell you what. I don't know if the actual boss is following us, or if it's just the minions, but there is a supply cache here. Yeah, music's alright. I was saying this during Metal Gear Rising stream, and I think it's relevant here. I know it's not exactly the same kind of game, but I hate boss fights when there's minions. I always do, with very few exceptions, and this is just making that opinion reinforced.
Duo boss fights or minion boss fights.
Yeah, here we are. Like, my instinct is to always kill the minions first, yeah? That seems like a pretty good shout. 9 out of 10 times, kill the minions first. Jolly good. Now you can focus on the boss without distraction. Problem is, never-ending minions. So, no, and fuck you. Game devs, go to hell. Go to hell. Because we will never get a chance to, as a team, all focus on the one guy we need to focus on. Because there's always going to be someone else. Some fucking distraction. And he is now clipping through the environment. Wonderful. Get back here. Fuck. Also, the boss can teleport, which just adds to the annoyance. Watch his blue bar very slowly go down. And we gotta chase after him. He teleports around. I can't even get behind him because he is on the edge of a cliff. Heal up. There wasn't even a...
Right, he's nearly lost his shield, I think? No.
What the fuck? Anyway, Team Leader Blackwall takes over, I guess. No, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. The and his health is still 100%. Oh, we got the health bar down to about 98% before he put the blue health bar back on. I'm starting to think.
Thing where you magically make him lose all the shield again.
I'm starting to think that this kind of boss fight sucks. What do we do with this boss? Let's just give him a gigantic fucking health bar. Alright, sounds good to me, fam. Like, if there was some... If there was more to it, if it was like, he will periodically give himself a big blue shield, and you can either chip away at it, or there's like some fucking pillars scattered around the room. Drop off the wall and die. He's dead! Fuck you!
Oh.
Knock him off the I was thinking, I was unconvinced whether or not there was an invisible wall there for the boss or in general. But then I fell off, and I'm like, hold on, if I can fall off, why can't he? Is this some fucking Margit shit? You know. Whatever. In the end, I beat him like I did the Taurus demon on my first run of Dark Souls. Fucking gravity. Alright? Fuck that. That was the worst. There is no challenge quite like just giving it... adding zeros to the end of its health bar and then going, there you go. Hope you're high enough level. Hope you fucking upgraded your weapons enough.
New Vegas mod where they get like an NPC and add a few zeros on the end of the health.
Yeah.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient.
One more time.
Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it or why?
That fight could not have ended any better than it did. Fuck you.
According to the memories,
see you, chump.
The mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
I'm starting to see a trend.
If there is a Titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined.
I never really finished what I was saying before he went and fell off the edge there. I was saying, if there was something to it, like, it has a big blue health bar, but there's, like, pillars or totems scattered around the arena that if you go and, like, activate them all, oh, it takes away its health bar, gives you an opening to do some actual real damage. But no, it's just a spell that NPCs can do at any time. Just give them another health bar.
Is it possible the Darkspawn or their emissary could also hear the song?
The stone would never call to those vile things. But that doesn't mean they can't hear.
Is that the end of the DLC, or is that just the first boss?
I don't care for much else.
I didn't realize you knew so much about Darkspawn motives.
Not everything's a mystery, Volta. Some things are exactly as they appear.
And some things are not.
If similar quakes happen then, the people who lived here may have found a way to stop them.
Oh no, we still haven't found out what's causing these earthquakes yet.
It's practically dust.
Oh, fuck me. It's still going, isn't it?
Survived.
Half a poem. Just what we needed.
Perhaps this will change your mind. Look here. It's
King
86.
That book belonged to a paragon?
What? That was just the beginning. Good luck with the final DLC boss, Steven. Can we leave? Can we leave and come back?
At 86, it was done.
Challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
Volta?
My apologies.
When my superior, we decided it
I
would
don't
be best if I served the
particularly
Shaper
care, lady.
finding history and
I just want to kill whatever's down here.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yep.
I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way.
I don't want to. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we can leave. We can fucking leave. That's fine. As long as that's an option, we can come back and finish it another time. Also known as never. Also known as level 18. Okay. Well. Time for 5-hour Mass Effect 2 ending tier stream. Well, I don't really know if we've made any actual progress in the game. Have we leveled up? Or even come close? If we're going to find out. Eventually. I mean, if we're higher level now than we were before the main quest last week, I might be able to craft myself some new gear. At least feel a bit more ready. And then we'll just go on and do the actual main quest next week. I don't know. I just didn't really want to rush straight into the next main quest. We thought, hey, we'll do some side questing. I didn't expect to activate a 12-hour long DLC, though. I'll be honest.
Inquisitor.
But hey ho. Alright, we're going to end there.
I'm tired of the same old tired of the same old faces of the same old tired of the same old.
Alright, hold up. Let's find out. What are we streaming tomorrow? Are you ready, Sam? Drum roll, please.
Between 700 billion and a trillion, 300 million billion.
Where is it? Come on. There we go. And the winner for what we're playing next week is Undecided. Fucking hell, guys. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
You didn't get to vote. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, patrons. I am making a new poll right now, and it's going to be two options. It's going to be Devil May Cry or Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you guys have to bloody well decide. Final poll. I wanted Deus Ex, but okay. Unfortunately, that wasn't one of the options. Wasn't one of the winning options because there was a tie between those two. Yeah, there you go. Publishing. Hold up. Set end date. You have fucking 12 hours or something to do it. You have till tomorrow. Tomorrow midday. There you go. Because I need enough time to actually like install the game, which wins. So publish. Boom. Y'all who can vote, bloody do. Anyway, and on that note, thanks for watching. Ooh, my lighting has been dark. I just realized. Okay. I would have voted Deus Ex, so it would be a tie between 3. That's not helpful. We need you to be the tiebreaker between the two. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see some of you tomorrow, the rest of you next week. And that's that. Hopefully no more fucking Darkspawn boss fights. Bye. Catch you later.
Have a good night, everyone.